Hello, YouTube! You may be wondering where the Overwatch is that I keep mentioning that I was going to play. Well, I tried to record some Overwatch and stream Overwatch at the same time, and my computer just caught fire, which is really weird because I did a test and it was completely fine in the test. But now, no. Fire extinguishers everywhere, water, the sprinklers were going off. So instead I've decided to play a little bit of Poker Quest because I spent like 10 minutes trying to fix it, but I was in a competitive game, so it was really awkward to do. So instead, we're going to do some Poker Quest. So, if you like Poker Quest, hip hip hooray. Right, we're going to do some upgrade mode again. We are going to play as the mage, I think. Or should I play this? No. I was going to say, should we play someone with 1 star? But that's actually the classic mode star. So if I beat the game with everyone... I can't remember what the stars mean. Does this mean I got to the second boss as the gold on classic mode? I think it is. Okay, we'll try and complete the game as mage. So mage, they have the magic pair, or even the magic missile, which requires a pair. Attacks for the sum, so they need pairs. We have the wizard sleeve, we can stash stuff in it, and pull it out again at a later date. Bag of tricks, where we can cycle cards. It costs an energy to use. And then we have healing, because this class is a little bit underwhelming from the start. And then we can spend an energy during your turn in combat to reveal a card and gain 3 energy per map move. They've got a pretty weak effect, especially for upgrade mode. For classic, it's actually pretty handy to be able to reveal cards. Just to give you, an idea of what's going on. Anyway, let's... Oops. Oop. What am I doing? Yeah, let's spend some points to give myself some more max energy. And continue. Just frantically trying to grab you back. It's so annoying, when you're like a 0 viewer stream. The last thing you want is tech issues. Which is why I spent that week trying to, sort everything out before I started recording. Speaking of which, hang on a minute. Where the fuck is my window? Where's my face? What happened to my face? Right, I have my face in this mode. Am I having a stroke right now? What is going on? Game capture? Oh, I know what's happened. Sorry, I am dumb. I'm dumb. I need that. There. And then that should fix it. I had it overlaying the video camera, so the camera was on, but... Game, are you coming back? There we go, look at this. Professional. Anyway, what are you doing? 2 hearts, attack for 28. The Knight of Hearts. 1 heart, blocks for 10. There is food behind it. I really like food. We'll move that way. Probably should have done some upgrades before I started the fight. That would have been sensible. Anyway, you have no hearts. I'll pop some gems to try and make this easier. I do get a pair. And in the wizard sleeve you go. Right, you're going to block. Tough. I'm going to do 40 damage to you. Okay. 33 things. Give me map sight range. Just give me natively cards drawn and give me gem draw. This class I seem to know you need. I say you need. It's really good to have card draw. Okay, Toxic Mechanoid is almost guaranteed that I'm going to take damage against. But there are 2 gems behind it, and I do like gems, so we're going that way. So this guy just gets steadily, faster and faster. Until he overheats. Which is pretty annoying. Anyway, this is all going to go into the wizard sleeve for later. We will take the 9 out. You're going to poison me. Can I fix that? I can. Actually, hang on a second. Cycle up to 2 cards. I can choose from either hand. Let's cycle that and hope we don't get a 10. And I'll cycle this and hope it's not a 2. God damn it. Well, it's got 2 queens. I guess they can poison me. I do have a health potion, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, they have 25 this time. So there becomes a point where you want to cycle cards to make them do more, or at least have more damage on the board. I'll spend an energy to cycle cards yet again. And I'm just going to cycle mine. That's wrong. That's right, though. Okay, we took no damage because he poisoned me, but he didn't finish the next turn. That is fantastic news. What is not fantastic is I have to fight an elite on this path. Sailor V. Right, what do you need? 1 card, 4 or lower, you draw a card. 3 cards, 8 or higher. You attack for 16. This is an awful hand that they've got. As in, like, it's awful for me. So I think I want to cycle the 4 and the well, whatever. They're going to draw 2 cards. No, you can only use it once. If they draw an 8 or higher, we have big sad times. And it's like a 50% chance, I think, of an 8 or higher. I'll risk it. Oh. We do have a heal for this. How much do we even get off this? 2. Hey, well, that's a real big health boon, right? 2 health. I think it's weird. Like, I think the health potion is a percentage of your missing health, not your max health. Anyway, we're about to have big sad times yet again. I will cycle 2 of your cards. We're good. They're not hitting me. You're roaring 1 time, but you won't... No, you could hit me. Alright, let's cycle this and this. God, look at my hand. Alright, I'm going to pop a gem. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, we do have pairs. 2 4s is a 16, so I should keep this. And then I draw 2 queens. I remember this class now. This class trolls you. To an extreme degree of troll. Okay, you want 5 red cards, you attack for 31, heal for 17. And he inflames when I hit them. You are a real SOB. Okay, we would like to cycle these. I will cycle 2 to give me the best chance that you don't get a full set of cards. I think I'm just going to stick these back in my wizard sleeve and end turn. You don't have what you need. So I will Bag of Tricks my cards. And then I'll hit you. And then I'll put these in the wizard sleeve. Sure, I'm going to take 1 damage using my wizard sleeve. I don't lose much sleep over 1 damage. Anyway. Cycle these 2. Although I say that, they have 2 queens, a king. So maybe I should cycle these, because it's way lower chance for the queen, for example, to be drawn. The 4 is also pretty low. So is the 10. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a genius. You're dead as well. Oh, never mind, you're not dead. I forgot that's your gimmick. You come back to life. Then I have to fight you again. They definitely haven't got 5 red cards. They have a 9, a 10, a jack. They don't have an 8 or a 7, but they do have a 6. Okay, I'm going to refresh that. And that, I'm just feeling it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I said it once and I'll say it again. This game trolls you. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. What is happening? So they have an 8, so I might as well cycle my 8. I'm a little bit worried they have 2 red cards here, but if they heal, then so be it. If I get hit for damage, I think so be it. I'm going to cycle both of these. Okay, they didn't have it. It was only 25% chance we were taking damage there. Hey, we have 2 9s. Right, again we're in a situation where it's a 25% chance-ish. Though I have... What did I just use then for that? 1 red 9, 1 black 9. I have got a lot of black cards, so there is a decent chance they might have red ones. So I think I'm going to cycle both of these. Now it can't be, so we are good to go. I will take 1 damage to use a wizard sleeve. That seems reasonable. Right, what is my phone shouting at me about? Is someone being nice to me? It is. Someone is being nice to me on the YouTube settings. I was going to say what an arsehole, but no. Thank you very much. Okay, 2 aces is 44 damage. In fact, you have a 3. Let's cycle the 3. You have a 7. Let's cycle the 7. I would like to kill you this turn. I will pop a gem to kill you. I was pretty certain they had the damage, so let's just get out of there. Okay, you have Lock as your mechanic. Well, logically... What did I cycle? This was better for me. Like, 8 is... Well, I think 7 is like the average. So them having a 9 and a jack is above average. So it makes sense just to cycle them. And odds are it's going to be a lower thing. Can you please stop drawing, like, a god? I'm supposed to be the one cheating here. I'm the one using the wizard sleeve. Sorry, I'll take the 7 now. That's a great draw for you, though, buddy. Double 2s? God, I wish I had double 2s. And then because of that terrible draw, we get lethal. Right. The Bungling Burglar. He's kind of annoying because he has an ability that doesn't cost any cards and does damage. He's kind of troll, to be honest with you. I don't like fighting Mechanoid. He's exactly the same as the poison version. But I think I prefer to fight him over the Robber. I.e. guaranteed damage. We should not refresh this because if they get a card equal to 10, they will get their pointed tool off. So I think I'm going to pop a gem to start the enabling, and we are going to do some cycling. I'm going to cycle the 7 because they've got a 7. And then I'll hold on to the higher cost cards. Right, they now have their 10. But I have a double 8. I might as well. Oh my god, we're so lucky to get them less. So they have an 8 and a 4. We should cycle our 8 and 4. Oh, we got the other 4. Come on. I think I'm going to pop a gem to not take damage, or hope for not. Oh my god. 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, jack, queen, king, ace. F. F is all I can say. Expensive on the old gems, but my health pool is a little bit concerning to me. Especially since these health potions are garbage, as I said. I'll take a double 2, thank you. Yeah, sure, I'll just do that. I'm content. Holy moly, what are you doing? You're going to cure all negative effects and add damage. I do not care. You can do that. Alright, we have 3 queens right now. Like, when this works, it does so much damage. It looks crazy good. But I promise you, when this doesn't work, it makes me so unhappy. Shop, there's a Titan Casino. Well, we know where we're going first. We're playing Titans 21 again? Sure. I'll play a bit of blackjack with you. Chips, energy, and health. Health is probably the most important thing. But I wouldn't mind chips. Energy literally doesn't matter. Piss. I think I just bust this and then stop. Oh, they got 21. Alright, we won the chips. I can live with that. Health would have been nicer, but... Okay. The Castle Mine. Pay the dwarf a chip for 3. The greatest deal in the history of deals. Do I want him to raise my limit? No, because I probably will always spend. I'll probably always just spend. Right, we desperately, desperately need something to do when I'm not... when I'm not using my pair. Bless. Using Bless items causing flame down to the opponent. Ah, I forgot about this. This could be pretty good because the Wizard's Sleeve. The Wizard's Pocket, whatever it's called. 100% if cards are aces. What do you mean if the ace is plural? 1 card? You okay? The Black Sword of Thunder as well, 2 black cards. Lightning for 3 times the sum. Okay. Okay. In fact, I can afford both of them. Is there any generating stuff? No. What is in here? Shockstone is nice. Bandages. Look at that. 10 HP. Pfft. Nice. Thanks for that. Don't spend it all in one place. Okay. Bless me. Not the right thing. Hello? No, I want this. Put it in the bag for now. I'll probably swap you over first. And then my intention is to give myself an upgrade slot by doing the dungeon. I only need 8 chips. What do you ask for? 5 chips to restore all my health. Oh, we'll do that after the dungeon. Okay, you want black cards. Curse 19 to a random hero item. Shouldn't be too bad, to be honest with you. I have no duplicates again, because the game hates me. I will I don't think Curse is that big a deal to me, you know. Yeah, I'm going to ignore it. The 5 I'm going to reroll because you've got a 5. I guess the same should be said about the ace. Okay. I don't know if I'm a genius. I think there is some sort of twisted logic to this. What is my lightning there at? 78. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll hit you. I'm going to forgo my pair to do damage. Right, the wizard sleeve is completely fine. We can put stuff in a wizard sleeve. Okay, you're attacking for 9. Doesn't bother me. You have 2 9s, a 6 and a 4. We don't need a 4. I'll reroll the 7 out, just why not? Alright. Perfect. Remove the curse by putting it in the wizard sleeve. We take 9. Curse 19 again. Honestly, I'm okay with this. Just keep cursing me, buddy. Just keep at it. You have 3 8s, by the way. Arguably, I should change the king. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Well, that is a pair, I suppose. 5 cards, draw a card, it becomes visible. You're looking for a 5-card flush. And then you attack for 47. That's a lot of damage. I don't know if anyone's told you that. That's a lot of damage. If only I could make you discard a card. Okay, the game's trolling again. I'll cycle these 2. That's a pair I can hang my hat on. Kind of wish, you know, I drew another black card. Just gonna throw that out there. I'll cycle these for the sake of them becoming a black card. Okay, I'll throw away a 2 of pairs. Let's reset the lightning. It's only 7%. But I don't really care that this was basically no damage. Turned out it rerolls into 2%, which is pretty maddening. Let me reset it again. 86. Okay, that is good. That's good lightning. Okay, they have a 5-card flush. Where? You have it in spades. Alright, well, we can fix that. We only just fixed it. Okay, they have another 5-card flush. This is 16 damage. Oh my god, I need another black card. So they have it in hearts, but they're very close to clubs. I think we just go for lethal. I think this was good play. Good, solid play. Right, Doctor, heal me by 41. Great deal. And then, I don't want the shop, I want an upgrade. Give me another item slot. And now I can equip Flamebringer. The lesser known, like, second cousin of Dawnbringer. The legendary blade. Alright, pile of 5 chips. Deal. There's another shop down there, but I have no money. What's map site range? Crank that up a little bit more. Okay, I'm not missing a casino. Give me a cave, I'm feeling good. We have 100% HP. This is very similar to the dungeon, but very slightly easier. Okay, very specifically the Plump Helmet Man. I love the name. He really wants clubs. He wants a club in. Because it releases spores. I get it. Mush Boom. Oh, the game is so smart. Anyway. Right, I don't want one of you. Wait a second. I don't want one of you. And you have 7. You have a king. I don't really want to refresh the king because it's a good black card, so I think I'll do that instead. Couldn't be more perfect. Well, my lightning could not be 30%, I suppose. That would have been better. Oh, I should have done this as well. Get blessed. By the way, this is so confusing when it says inflame damage. I thought it would imply that you're putting inflame on him when you use the ability. But it's not. You do damage for using the card. It just happens to be inflame damage for the sake of the resistances in the game. Not that I've really seen any resistances in this game at all. But hey-ho. Right, let me refresh these 2 clubs. There you go. Enjoy the booming. Lightning 78. Oh, I was hoping to bless the wizard sleeve, but it's worked out in the end. Right, the other guy, the troll. Oh, look at this guy. Troll smash. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Kind of reminds me of the Green Goblin a little bit, but like, rather than the Green Goblin where his face is like, you know, kind of crushed this way and elongated, it's been crushed this way and elongated, a bit like Stewie. This is like Stewie from Family Guy if he was a troll. Anyway, you want a card ranked 7 or higher, you attack for 3, it's reusable. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're hitting me for 15 damage this turn, sir. Sir? That's against the rules, okay? My lightning damage is truly woeful right now. So we'll reset it. Put something in the wizard's sleeve. I might as well. Let's roll the dice. We removed 3 damage off the table. I feel like this is a really bad, like... I just mentioned before that some things are really good with the wordplay in this game. A card called Smash... Like, it shouldn't be reusable. It should just be 1 huge amount of damage. Like, if you want to, like, a huge amount of damage, like, reusable, call it, like, Wild Swings or Wild Swipes or something. Which implies, you know, you're hitting multiple times. Anyway, he's doing it again. It's also healing. Or I could just kill you. Oh, the dealer. Oh, you played blackjack against this guy, right? I remember now. If he busts, he takes damage. This guy could be pretty fun to mess around with. Alright. The 5 I should definitely reset. I guess the 3 as well. Okay, we have a pair. 20% lightning is pretty garbage. Yeah, he keeps drawing until he, like, busts or stands. So it's very hard to predict what this guy's going to do. As in, like, I think it might be impossible to predict what he's going to do. All I can do is, if I can see that he has 17, is disrupt it. Right, let me refresh the 10. And you know what? We'll refresh the 7. Why not? Okay, I guess that's why not. Keep blessing. Ah, he got it. He drew a 7. Well done. Oh, he's standing immediately. He has fucking blackjack. Excuse me? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way he draws an ace. I refuse to believe it. He would simply have to be cheating. Anyway, reset the lightning because it was garbage. It's still pretty bad. And he busts himself to death. Wonderful. What a way to go. Right, the Craven Chef. I think he tries to steal food. No, he gives me food when he stumbles, but he has 2 diamonds cleave. Or the cleaver, and it pierces, so I can't block it. But don't worry, I have no fun with blocking my deck anyway. I will fight you because I want your food. Right, perfect. He's stumbling immediately. I try to walk away and I choke. Do-do-do-do-do. That's not how that goes. I'm just going to stop there. That's not how that goes. God, the lightning is really good right now. 99% lightning. So you want 2 hearts, but not 2 diamonds. That's the game right now. The game that's afoot. Okay. Let's try and get him to have 2 hearts then. I think I'll take 50 lightning damage. Pretty good. He's gonna run away. Still drop combat rewards. Do I care then? I don't remember if I care. I guess it matters in the sense that I could have got more food from him. But I didn't take damage, though. Okay, one thing I will notice from this, I feel like I need to spend a gem like every single round to get myself going. So I think in the future I might upgrade. Can I do it now? Okay, I thought you couldn't. I will upgrade gem draw. 3 cards you trip. You're looking for straights. That's 3 pairs. Hello? The lightning's pretty good here as well. I can't hold all of these, so I should throw this into the lightning. Then I'll take a hold of this. And use it next turn. I think we might have lethal already. Not guaranteed. Now guaranteed. Okay, I'll take 3 gems. Ooh, a mysterious traveling trader. Right, what have you got? Only foods. Alright, well. Good day to you, sir. Let's upgrade gem draw. 3 gems here. Lovely. Little tavern. Don't need this right now. I'll say no. And I would like to get another gem. Gems seem extremely important to me, as I said. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10 king. Brilliant. Thank you. Thanks, Obama. Okay, what do you have? You have 5, 6, 4, 5. So there's no real reason to have the 4 or the 8. Because you have one of those. Fuck me. This draw is just woeful. Okay, I'm going to throw a 10 in here. Hit you with this. And then whack these in the wizard's sleeve. You don't have blackjack, that's what you're looking for. King. So I might as well refresh my king. The 2. I'll do the 9, sorry. The 9 is the lower cost. God, we have so many in common. Throw an 8 into here. 2 black cards into here. Stash this. We're close. Okay, he's attacking me. I do have... I mean, as soon as I bag with tricks, I win. Give me another gem. And Sergeant Toad. I'm feeling good about this. I think we can beat you. Now, I will drop the potion of life. In fact, I might drop 2 of them right now. Just in case I forget in the future, because I'm about to go to a campsite, so I'm going to be... I'm going to be able to refill it. So I might as well use it or lose it. Okay, you're not doing anything. That's wonderful news. You have a 2 and a 4. I will cycle my 2 and 4. I show another 2. Alright. In. In. In there. Pretty disappointing first turn. You're attacking for 50, excuse me? Okay, we'll cycle 2 of your red cards. You're now blocking me instead. I'd always prefer this guy to block me than attack me. Well, lightning's in a really good place as well right now if we can set off a big lightning bolt. 28 plus 10. Oh, he overwrites it, so I should have done that first. I didn't know how it would stack, I was just testing then. Anyway, 50 lightning. I put it in the wizard sleeve. Okay, you're definitely blocking. I think I'm going to pop another gem just to get this game moving along smoothly. I'm going to bless. And by bless, I mean whatever this ability is. Then I'm going to do this, just so that it can't hit itself again and overwrite it. Then I'll do a little pair action. It's not great lightning, but it adds up. Okay, you can't be attacking me, but you could be blocking. Double 3s is legitimately not going to do anything. So I'm gonna reset this, because the lightning is truly terrible right now. That's okay. Order, by the way, I should have put it in the wizard sleeve then, Flamebringered, so that I didn't pop the bless into the armor. Anyway, he has more armor now. More? Again, I don't really know what the best course of action is here. I think we just throw that into there. Order. I kind of just need to wait for a moment where I can strike. How much are we on the old lightning here? 33. Okay, I could potentially eat through all these guff this time. Perfect. 2 black cards. Alright, we push some damage there. That's all that matters. He's blocking again. He's definitely blocking again. This is where shit like Curse is really powerful versus this guy. He just can't mess you around as much. I think I just sleeve this and wait. Oh, I guess I might as well do that then. I hit the same item twice then on the Bless. Strange. That does say up to 2 now that I look at it. 68% is not too bad. Okay, oh fuck me. I always forget the order to put it in. Right, you just Giga Blocked. Like, excuse me sir, can you please stop playing all the black cards in the game? Alright, we should be able to break through though, so... Joke's on you, I think I can kill you. Joke's on you, I killed you. Right, we are going to raise the stakes and journey onwards. We are going to refill a consumable. We are going to heal. And I'm going to hunt, because I'm not really spending my energy that frequently. The Catacombs of Finesse. Ah. You know what? Sure, I'll do it. I can't remember what Dexterity even gives you. Is it more block? Is it something weird like that? Alright, a little wispy boy. How can a 0 mana card in Hearthstone hurt me? Alright. He does have a pair, so he is hurting me. And 2 even cards is your other deal. Hex 1. Alright, well, it's gem time. We will try and disrupt this by taking one of your kings. There is a part of me that's like, take both kings. In fact, there is more than a part of it. To try and disrupt the 2 even cards, that's what I was going for there. Ace it. 8 it. You know what? This is not good lightning damage. Reset it, and we'll put all 3 of them into the wizard sleeve. You hexed my magic missile. But I can cheat the system a little bit. Right? Cards I don't want to be sent to the Shadow Realm go in the sleeve. That protects them from being hexed. Then, I don't mind giving you an odd card. I should use this as well. And I should do it now. I can't give you a 7 anymore. Or a 9. That's really, really, really shit. Or a 5! What is this hand? I can only afford to give him a king. I think I can't do anything this turn anymore. The Hexer screwed me. Or I just take the damage on the chin. That's the alternate. Do I just take it on the chin and move on with my life? It's the perfect hand to beat me. Alright, I'm going to risk it for biscuits. You have 4 odd cards now. Fuck me. I didn't even notice that. Well, I have really gooned this round. Didn't consider that. Okay, we're going to take 90 odd damage and have a little cry. Alright, we'll drink one of these now. Take their 2. Take my 2. No. All their cards I've got as well, so each one is equally likely to not give me a pair if I swap them. Just do this. They still got 2 even cards, sure. It doesn't matter if I give them either of these. He has a pair again, apparently. Yeah, he does. You're right, he has a pair. Alright, let's cycle the 5, because we have to. And I will cycle my 7. I still don't have a pair. I can give him any of these cards, though, and be fairly happy. This is horrible. This Wispy Boy is really messing me up right now. I just feel like I have to push some damage here. Even at the cost of being hexed. Put these back in the sleeve. Get Blessing again. Like, I'm losing my mind. That and that. We have a pair. Everything... That's fine. Everything else goes back in here. And I just need a black card. The Bless will kill them. Holy moly, that guy is pretty spooky, honestly. Now the Catacombs. Okay, Dexterity +1. What is Dexterity +1? You may apply Vulnerable 1 to N times per combat. Oh, interesting. Well, let's pop a gem. You're doing nothing right now that is fantastic. I'm not going to lie, the Art and Darkness looks a little bit lazy, but I do appreciate that it is highly true. Anyway, I'm going to do my vulnerable immediately. Enjoy that pair. Enjoy the lightning. And I'll stash these cards. Okay, you're doing darkness. Cursed 12 to 2 arbitrary items. Doesn't bother me. What is the real scary thing? There's nothing here that really scares me. I think this guy is just a big nerd. Famous last words. Right, let's get Blessing. This lightning is decent. I'll just take it. Alright, we would like a pair. Therefore, we haven't got a pair. He has the 5, 4, 2. So we'll swap the 2. I'll swap the 3. We've got a pair. We've got 2 pairs, in fact. Burn the curse off. Don't do that. Do that. Are you doing it again? Am I bothered? Absolutely not. Because now I'm going to do this. 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 He just healed for 21, but... Again, it doesn't really matter him healing. I don't care. As long as, like, I can put my abilities where I need them to go. I'm just going to slowly grind him down. Okay, he's stunning me this time. I guess it's the way he hurts me is he stuns me and makes me discard all my cards. Right? Okay, let's bag of tricks. I do not want any red cards. Thank you. I'm like card racist right now. Okay, you go in there. You're going in the sleeve. And this is such a bad damage. I'm just going to throw 1-5 in there. Oh, and the stun doesn't really do much to me. I mean, it does, but I could have protected it even better. Nice. A quick pair. I really should be looking at their cards, by the way, because I've not been looking at their cards. I'm just fucking going with the flow. They hit the same thing with Curse. Are you kidding me? I guess that is the other way they can beat me. Anyway, we should have lethal. Yeah. It was still worth it for 1 dex. Any campsites? Any healers? I think he can heal there. Right, he's looking for a 4-card flush and he draws 3. But he loses 1 every time he's hit. Alright, well, you know the deal by now. We have to fund our turn. I think we can do better. Okay. There's a pair. I just want to get a bit more value off the lightning card. I mean... Please don't hit the black sword. It hit the black sword again. Whatever. Take 32 damage. Take some flame damage as well. Okay, we're just drawing only pairs now. Which is really cool. Also, why are you not losing cards? I'm hitting you. What the fuck is going on here? What are these odds? Where have these come from? You're dead. Right, do I want to fight the fairy? You have all the shields in the game, but that's fine because I don't apply anything to you. I do want to get that in. So, I think I will fight the fairy for it. By the way, we could eat food. Oh, shiny. We could eat food for health, but, like, I've basically not gained any food so far, and I'm a little bit spooked. Right, we both have lightning now. I have to be very careful. Because we both use the same counter. So if I change the lightning, for me, I have to remember I'm changing the lightning for them as well. Okay, they have an ace, a 3, and an 8. So I'll just do this. We got a pair. Wonderful. So I will reset the lightning, but I do appreciate the danger here. So he's down 27. Sure. The lightning is still giga terrible. Okay, the lightning is god tier now. We have to be very careful with what we're doing. Or we could just kill him. That's the other route. Yeah, killing them is also pretty good. Alright. Man, the gem mine? We should probably spend on money as well now that I look at it. I have 42 chips. I'm kind of trying to save it for the clubs. That's normally when I do all my business. Ooh, the magma conda. My magma conda don't. My magna conda don't. My magna conda don't want none unless you got marshmallows. Toast them on these little spit. Honestly, this magma conda would be the greatest camping companion. Oh shit, I have to start the campfire? Oh, like, oh my, I was gonna say my flint's wet, but that doesn't really make any sense. Oh, my fire starters, they're soaking wet. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot I brought Magma Conda along. Just hold him like, you know, he's like some sort of gun and go, an inferno. Anyway, pop a gem. My lightning is pretty good right now. The rest of my hand, really stinky. So, I'm going to reset you two. There's a 5 there. Actually, I'll reset the 8. You've got an 8. Alright, there's a pair. And then I have no black cards. I guess I'll throw you in here. And waste a 7. Okay, they're attacking for 16. Why? 4 cards, 6 or lower. Oh, God. I need them to draw a 7 or an 8 to do nothing. That's a pretty hard ask. And inflaming my items is still really bad. 2-2. Oh, I guess the 8 counts. The ace counts one way and the other. Pray, 7 or an 8? It was another 2. Are you telling me we had the 4 2s in the top, like, X cards of the deck? The top, how many did you have? 6. I had 8. 7. The top 15 cards of the deck had 4 2s in it. I mean, I guess, like, statistically, sure, that's going to happen every now and again. In practice, I'm a little bit salinated. Also, don't forget, you have dexterity here. Ow. We'll do a little bit of healing. Alright, we're going to do a bit of dexterity. I'm going to hit you now. Hit you. Refresh my cards. Oh, I don't have lethal. Ow, the poison, it hurts. Oh, thank God for that. That gets me out of here. Okay. Takes me to the 4 suits in where I can heal. Expensive, but I'll take it. And now we're fighting the orange bloop, who is not the kabloop who ruins your life. We will pop a gem. 1 card 10 or higher. We will refresh that and pray. You've also got a 3. I'll reroll my 3. The lightning is pretty bad right now. I will re-roll it. That's good lightning, though. I mean, I want these cards back. I think I just go for a kill here. Refresh this and this. Yeah, I'm going for it. We take a little bit of damage, but we just instantly get out. Okay, casino, do it. God, it just wants me to play Titan 21. I promise you there's other games. There's other casino games. Alright, we have one of those, but... Hey, you never know. Maybe another one will be handy. I definitely want the health. Okay, we shall take the health. I'm just going to stop at 12. I'd rather not have the Potion of Life. A tie. Oh, on a tie you get half the reward. It's kind of neat like that. So I got 3 chips for it. Okay, I can live with that. I gained what I really needed, which was health. Okay. Raise my limit, please, wizard, because honestly, I'm barely spending my energy. Dungeon Guild. Healing. At campsite to heal 30%. I gain fire resist. Or mining. 1000% would take mining. I'm using a gem literally every single fight. Reveal 1, rising by 1. Reset to 0 unused. Weightless. Pair. Okay, that's interesting. I'm kind of looking for a little bit of utility right now. Freeze 40 to a random enemy item. Draw 4 untargetable. The freeze stick looks unbelievably good. I am becoming the avatar, by the way. Sleeves. Fire. Water. Lightning. That's how the avatar started, right? It's the 4 elements of sleeves, lightning, fire, and... It's not even water, it's ice, but, you know. They took liberties, right? They took liberties. Anyway. Anything I want from here? A bottled shop. Double your chips, lose 50 max HP, consumable, destroyed on use. I wish I'd seen that earlier. And a consumable that gives me 20 block. I'll take it. God damn, you got yourself a deal. And I'll try the dungeon. Why not? I normally don't do the third area, but... Anyway, this draws me 4 cards. And I've now frozen one of their items. This seems unbelievably good, by the way. I don't think I've ever used the freeze stick before. But, god damn, I wish I'd seen it more often. Anyway, I've only got 1 pair and it's of 2s, but... Do I want a pair of 2s, really? Is that where we are now in our life? I'll reset the queen and the 10. Okay, I have 3 2s. It is where we are in our life. Jack this. Lightning's only at 30, so I'll throw you in there. Okay, he got the inflame off, but hey, you little joker. What if I just do it again to you? No, I will try and disrupt them this time, I think. I couldn't disrupt them. That's crazy. Crazy! And I didn't get an ace? Game! Please help me here a little bit. I don't want to burn all my resources in every single fight. Capiche? Okay. How did he... Oh, wait. Fuck. It was Chomp that got hit. Well, I might not ever use that ability again. We'll see. I forgot to do this as well. I'm so dumb. The game gives me all these nice things and I just fucking ignore it. Four black cards. So it's a 50% chance you're going to hit me for 37. That's not a great deal, honestly. But if I turn one of them into a red card, it's a 50% chance I get inflamed instead. Well, I think the correct play is to just do this. You hit the wrong ability, you scumbag. Alright, let's turn your black cards into something. Your high-costing ones. Right, this all has to just go into Frozen Zone now. The Frozone. I really don't want to take 10 damage. And yet, at the same time, it feels so bad losing one of my abilities to attack. Anyway, he's definitely attacking this time. I thought I had lethal. I didn't check even. I was like, do I have lethal? Fell Hellmouth. 4 cards 6 or lower, or 1 card rank 7 or higher. I mean, I can't really ignore this to some degree. I don't really want to be flammable either. That's a really good pair for that. But I think I'm going to turn it down for Bless. Because this Bless is 44 damage for 1 ace. It doesn't take 2 aces for it. And I can save the other one for the future. 1 second. I'm probably doing everything here, right? So let's refresh the 2 and 4 cards 6 or lower. Great. Really good. Now, all I needed was a pair, but I didn't get a pair. Can do some decent lightning damage. And stash these. It turned out I really didn't get a benefit at the end of the dexterity, but what can you do about that? Hey, what can you do about it? Anyway, you have 4 cards 6 or lower. And he wants 1 7 or higher. I mean, I can't disrupt this one, realistically. The odds are against me. So I think I'm just going to let you hit me for 4. And then disrupt these. Because this is both a low card and a high card. You are still doing the Fire Mouth. God, I'm just burning through all my gems right now. It's kind of worrying me. It's worrying me. Listen, I can see it as well as you can. I'm using way more resources in this fight than I have in like any of the other ones. But my theory is once I get a bit deeper in, we're kind of good. It's just getting out the gate. 4 cards. You've got that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to give me flammable. Maybe we're at the point now where we just let you do flammable. Also, we should definitely do that. Oh, that's not how I thought that was going to go. That's a really niche interaction. So, he used a card that was a lower card to break the freeze. And by doing so, didn't give himself 4 lower cards, so he had to use the Fellmouth instead. Okay, I wasn't aware that's how that worked. I didn't really think of how that worked, to be honest with you. So I did misplay it, but it would have been pretty hard to predict. 4 cards 6 or lower. 1, 2, 3. We should always refresh their aces. The aces are pretty bad cards for me to deal with. The lightning is decent. That's all I'll say about this right now. Okay, that's a pair. We have to hit him, right? I can't just stop hitting him for this. For this level of inflamed. Eat the 1 damage. Sorry. Get lethaled. Okay, we got a perfect kill as well, and that's nice. That's what's the score. That really matters. That really, really matters, right? Anyway. How much food do I think I'm going to need? I think this will be okay for now, and then we can see later. God, it's so expensive, though. There is a campsite coming up as well, which is a pity because I really wanted to go and get those gems, but at the very least, this way I avoid combat. And I can mine for... Ooh, 1 food? You shouldn't have. You spoil me, game. Anyway, campsite me. Mine me, please. Go 1. Come on. Refill it. Do that. Hunt. Mine. Raise my limit, please. And more. The Frog Warrior, you're adorable. I love you. You must be slain, though. 2 cards, Queen or higher. You have 3. Attack 28 and Poison 9. 2 cards, 3 or lower. Alright, you are just scum. I froze the wrong ability. And now I need to pray. The prayers weren't answered. God, he's not listening to me today. We do have... Oh my god, this is so shit. Let's reset the lightning. Should probably put all of these in here. Let's block. The poison's what's really going to kill me because I can't deal with that. And he decays so slowly in this game. I might freeze them again, just make them use cards. But we'll see. Actually, we won't see. I'm going to do it. I'm still going to cycle them as well. Like, look at my draw compared to my opponent. It's crazy. Anyway, that will stop them from opening the freezer too soon. I guess let's throw 9 in here. Like, I don't want to waste these cards. That's where I am right now. So I think I'm going to take 22 lightning. And throw away another pair. Okay, he's doing nothing, but he's going to unlock this. 10, Jack, 5. 10, 2, 5. He can't do it. He can't open it and use the ability, I think. Famous last words. Refresh the 2 and the king. It's a pair. I'll take it. 8 in here. Reset the lightning. The burn, it hurts. Please stop. Okay, he's doing nothing again. That's wonderful news. I'll throw an ace. Not in here. We'll take the pair. I'll throw an ace in here now. Hit the free stick. Come on! Please stop hitting the cards I don't want to use anymore. And I'm just going to toss these into here. Like, look at this poison. It's decayed like 1 every single turn. And they put what it was. What did he put on? 9? How much damage that is? It's 9 plus 8 plus, you know, it's a triangular number. It's just so scary. Anyway, we'll recycle the 2 because we both got 2s. And I'll recycle a 9. Well, that's a pair, I guess. This is lethal. Exactly lethal as well. Oh my god, what am I doing to my points? They're rising. They're rising. Hexadragon is coming up. I will pay 2 chips to eat food and heal. And we'll fight the leopard. The leopard. We shall freeze the wrong card. Well done. Well done, me. So you're looking for 3 cards straight. You have 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this is a little bit spooky because... I mean, I guess I'd just do both of these. There we go. I was going to say, if I take either one, it's pretty easy to get the 3 cards straight again. Oh my god, 86% lightning? What have I done to deserve such a thing? I forgot to use the dexterity as well because I'm done. I missed a lot of damage there. I'll just cast to miss all the damage in the game. You want a 4-card flush? You have it in clubs. Okay. Well. And you've also got the 3-card straight. I mean, hang on a minute. I'm going to have to pop the free stick again, right? Or I'm just going to get fucked. The 3-card straight, though, is in clubs. No, I might be okay. Let's try this. I think I'm going to get rid of these two. We're in a decent spot. Yeah, I thought we would be. We can whack an ace in here. I'll whack a black card in here. And 3 go there. You're doing nothing, that's wonderful news. Let's do the dexterity, I'm remembering. Let's hit you for 60, 82 even instead. Get blessing, you're not doing anything, so I will also chill. Wonderful. Let me do that to you. Lightning is 81, that's really good. I will spend an energy. I will refresh this card and this card alone. Actually, no, we should do that as well. Ooh, a pair. Alright, we'll bless you for 6. I have all the 8s in the game again. Give you one of these. Am I at the point where I want to throw this in for 29 damage? Probably not. I think I'm willing to do that, though. And do I have lethal? 36. I don't think I do. No, I do. The bless will kill you. Alright. Doctor, doctor. Oh. Oh, fight the chips. This guy's infuriating. So he has dodge 5, which dodge is just a flat 75% chance to, you know, not get hit. He has 7 health. And he's looking for an ace. Which he has, by the way, so he's just going to instantly run. Unless I kill him. Well. I rolled a 25%. Unlucky tray of chips. I mean, that's huge for me to get 11 chips, by the way. So I laugh. It's pretty funny. Okay, what do I want? Let's take card draw and card draw. So we draw a lot of cards now. Which is both a good and a bad thing against this guy. It's good because more cards is more options, but it's bad because he's going to just hex me every single turn. Okay, we froze the wrong ability. You love to see that. Ace this. Then I want to reroll the 6. Actually, maybe the 10 and the jack even. No. I've already got a pair here. I just want a... I want a high-cost black card. Whatever. Is this worth the... Is this worth doing the dexterity on? Probably not, right? I'm looking for like 2 10s. And I guess this goes into the sleeve. Okay, you did Dragonfire. And Taillash is back up again. Okay, you hex these 2 cards. One of each shoots. You're missing a spade. So I shouldn't give you a spade. That's a new game. That's the most damage I can do. Well, not quite true, but close. We cannot give him a spade. I repeat, no spades allowed. But what if I give him a spade? No. What if I do this? Take damage. I give him one of these two cards instead. And then my lightning is so bad that I think I'll just do this anyway. At some point I have to reset it. And I think there's a fallacy in this fight. And I used to do this when I very first played the game. I don't think you can mess around with Hex Dragon, like, just waiting out the Inflame. He just gets it up every single turn. It's so, like, hard to deal with. You kind of just have to bite the bullet and use your abilities and just hope that you out-DPS him. Anyway, I think I'm going to mix in some more freeze sticks just to slow him down. Let me put in 8 in Flamebringer. Go for 40. This all in here. And if I give him any of these, is it bad? A 4-card flush. The heart would be really bad. And I'm giving him 2 cards. So you know what? Let me refresh that heart. Let me refresh... Yeah, let me refresh one of your hearts. That I'm fine with now. Give me a bigger heart. Hang on a minute. I think I want that in there now. Heart is fine. Diamond is fine. I can't give him 2 spades. I think we've done it. He hexes me again. It all went onto the pair. So I don't want to give him a diamond. So, in goes the diamond. So if I throw in 2 9s, I'll give him an ace, a 5, and a 2 of hearts. That will give him a 4-card flush. I can't do that. So I have to put this back in here. I can give you these 2, though, and feel okay about it. But I'm not giving you a diamond. Alright, you're looking for Hex. You don't have any abilities up right now. I only have one thing on the Hex. And I just don't want to give you a diamond again. That's the new game plan. Get Blessing. Should I throw all of you back in the sack? Actually, I might even re-roll these. Because I can use the pair there. It's a pretty weak pair, though. 4 damage. But I can burn the Hex off. I'm going to try it. Again, diamond is what I can't give him. Everything else is fine. Then, we put 1 card in here to reset the lightning because it's currently 1 damage. You hex me again. Okay. Spades, diamonds. I can't give you a club, alright? I really shouldn't give you a club if I can avoid it. So let's do that. I will give you a single solitary diamond. Shit, I forgot I have to give you 2 cards. I will give you 2 solitary diamonds. I will give you a club. Enjoy. I gave him the suit then. Am I dumb? I gave him the suit that I said at the very start I don't want to give him. Well... if this re-rolls into a heart, it's bad. If it re-rolls into a diamond, it's pretty bad. I deserve this. I'm just going to take it. Arguably, with the amount of items I've got, this is better. Because this is only 31 damage flat. This is 7 times 6, 42. So it's better for him to tail lash me when he can. Maybe that's the way I do this fight now. Just let him keep tail lashing me. Now I probably should have popped the potion of defense there. That you can get on my back about. Anyway, let's freeze the ability that I want him to use. That's good work. Good work, Batman. Throw some stuff in the wizard sleeve. Take it out of the wizard sleeve. I just wanted the damage, please. Then big numbers here. I'm going to worry about what you're doing in a moment. Don't rush me, alright? Let me try to reset both of these. I gave him one of each again. I don't know what the odds were of that, of refreshing 2 suits and getting 2 specific suits that are different. Mathematicians, there's a job for you. Work it out. Ignore the fact that I've already holding on to some of the cards, by the way. Because otherwise you will actually just, you know, have a mental breakdown. Well, there's nothing I can really do here. I just have to throw shit in the sack and pray. Oh, I forgot these were untargetable. Hang on a minute. 7 times 4, 28. Okay, it's actually better to take Dragonfly and not the Tail Lash. Because you can't hit these, I forgot. I forgot that's how that works. Anyway, is there anything I don't want to give you right now? I mean, I can't see your last card. It could be a heart, so who knows? Honestly, at this point, who knows? I think we're in a race. I think the game has changed. God damn it! I was trying to leave enough cards in my hand that I didn't hit the 8. Okay, fuck you. I'm gonna pop a gem. Look at the pairs. The pairs are so bad. I should probably pop one of these as well while I'm doing this. Just so, you know, I stop taking all the fucking damage in the game, you genius. Because you can block the inflame damage. It's one-off lethal. Nice bag of tricks kill. Let's keep going. I'm done. Honestly, we should probably tap out now. I feel like we are not strong enough anymore. I've not really progressed. We will do that. I will refill you. Hunt. Heal. 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. And there's another one here. 10. I can't remember exactly how many tiles there are per area, but I don't think there's 24 on this floor, so I'm going to eat a food to start healing. Then I don't desperately need energy. That is not the issue. What is the issue with gems? Gems are the issue. It is the fool! You're not quite sure where he came from. He offers you a choice. Gain a random item or gain 9 chips. That didn't seem foolish at all. That seemed incredibly generous of you. Game, don't call this guy a fool. He offered me money or an item, like a random item. And he paid up. Right, cursed droppings or confounded. Or confound, sorry. Confounded is pretty goddamn annoying. Freeze the left ability, please. That's all I ask. Do you know how I got these scars? I'm having a Joker moment right now. Right. Bag of tricks. No, hang on a minute. Do that first. Then bag of tricks. What do you not want? 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Okay, we did it. We disrupted the combo wombo. I'll take a pair. That's another pair. The lighting is not great right now, but it's equally not bad. But I can't keep all these pairs. So let's do that. Forgot about dexterity again because I'm dumb. You did get a cursed droppings off, but it's not that big a deal. Right. Get out of the sleeve, please. You are confounding me again. Sir, please stop confounding me. I get confounded easily. Even right this second, I'm confounded. Four cards, 6 or lower. 1, 2. Perfect. We avoid the confound. I'm not going to freeze him. Let's save the gems. Holy shit, he hit the same thing many times. I really need to use my resources more. Let's put it that way. Let's consider using my resources. Anyway, do I want 44 damage off the pair? We're probably at the point where I don't need Flamebringer anymore. What was in here, by the way? Just ignore it. Okay, this is exactly lethal. I planned it. The perfect kill. Ice Golem, you have Flame Shield, Curse Shield, Poison Shield. And... God damn it! I swear this free stick just hits the ability that they're not using. I know it's like 50-50s every time, but come on. Come on. Freeze 10, you want 3 cards, 8 or lower. They have 4 right now. Blip Blop. Yeah, sure. Alright, we've disrupted it. We're a genius. The lightning is unbelievable right now. I will take it. This isn't great, but because I just thought of it, I will use it. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. And then these can go back in here. Right, he's unfrozen, and he means business again. He would like to hit me. I just want to burn through all my gems, but I'm about to get more gems. Only 1 to 3, though. 3 cards, 8 or lower. Let me see where the disruption goes here. Blip Blip. He still has it. I'll let you do it. I can deal with freeze. This isn't great lightning damage, so I'll ignore it. Okay, freeze to 2 arbitrary hero items. You both hit the magic missile. A 1 in 6 chance. Timed by a 1 in 6 chance. Nice party trick. Okay, I'm going to freeze you back. How do you like that? Hey? How do you like that, Ice Golem? Yeah, I thought not. You don't like it at all, do you? Get rid of these. A pair. Let's throw these into here. Okay. I was just seeing what we'd get from that. Because it was going back in the wizard sleeve anyway. Double 8s. 117 is your health right now. The lightning is still really bad. So I think we Flamebring, attack, Bag of Tricks these. That's slightly annoying, but fine. It's actually completely fine. I was going to say, should I keep this 5 just so that I guarantee that I have the pair? Right, are you just going to freeze me every turn? Is that your game plan? Because it's a garbage plan, alright? And you should feel bad. Okay, that's better. Can I break this out? If I can, I have exactly lethal again. I should do it exact. Break exactly out of frozen, then exactly kill him. Okay, camp me. I 100%, by the way. I think you can use these here. So just drink all of these. Then refill it. Okay, we hit the middle. That's fine. Maybe next time we'll hit the max. I'll do one of these, and I'm going to keep chewing on the old food every now and again. Ah, we have to fight an elite soon. That's going to be a little bit spookerific. Okay. Let's freeze an ability, even though I don't super need to do it this second. But it does let me accelerate. Pair them. Reroll these, please. Ace the test. This is where things get a little bit annoying. I'm just going to throw that in there to reset it. I guess I should have thrown the king in as well for 1 damage, but I intended to keep it. Ironically, the queen is what I truly needed. 23 damage. You know what? I'll defend this instead. I will change my tact. Probably should have disrupted you first just to see if I could or not. Lightning is truly woeful again. Alright. I'll do 3 damage to you. I'll hit you with a pair. And I'll stash... I guess I stashed a pair of 4s. Oh, you're going to charm me. You need 2 kings. I don't think I want you to do that. I'm just going to throw that out there. So I'll refresh your 2 kings. There we go. Perfect. The lightning is still garbage, by the way. I'll put one of you into there. I guess otherwise I'm wasting a card. I'll do that. Charm, Siren's Wail. 3 cards jack or higher, but you're going to use the 2 aces in here. So if I can get rid of those 2 aces and change them into not suits, we're fine. Now you're going to hit me with 23. Be my guest. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Alright. Pair. I need to reset the lightning again because it's fucking trash. This is a problem with lightning builds, by the way, in this game. You get hard trolled by the game at times. It's like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to give you lightning above 50% once this game. How do you like that? Can you deal with that? It's like, yeah, no, I can't really deal with that. The game sort of implies that, you know, at some point I'm going to get a positive roll. Okay, feed me. There's no way I need all this food. I'll eat. Okay, the blue lobster. When I'm done with you, you're going to be a red lobster. Get it? Because I'm going to cook him with a buttery sauce. I'm not going to tell a lie. I've never eaten lobster before. All these people go like, oh, look, it's so, you know, so delicious. It's so rich. It is very bourgy. And yeah, I've just never had it. I've had opportunities to have it. I've just chosen not to. Okay, I'll give you that one. That was a 1 in 3 chance to hit the thing I wanted. Oh my god, I've got all the pairs. The lightning is not great, but equally not terrible. I think I'm going to throw a 9 in here. I can't remember if I even finished the sentence. The weird thing about my brain is, I remember way back when I was but a wee toddler, eating crab and not disliking it. Like, I kind of enjoyed it. But Basically, since then, I've never eaten crab. I think it's just because I generally don't like seafood. Like, I've had plenty of, fishes. I think I've had... I've had prawns, and I'm not a big fan of prawns. Yeah, they just don't do it for me. I don't think I've had oysters. I was trying to remember if I've ever had oysters. I've had stuff with oysters in it, but not as, like, the main ingredient, if you know what I mean. Like, in the sauce. And that doesn't really do it for me either, so... I'm just not one with the sea. I reckon I just yeet these into the lightning. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with this. What are you doing? 4 red cards. I guess I should try and disrupt it by just doing that. Fine. Have it your way, game. I'll block. I mean, he's drawing 6 cards. And he's looking for 4 red cards or 4 black cards. There's only one outcome that, is good for me, and it's that he has 3 black, 3 red. So unless I can, twist the game's arm into giving me that exact orientation, we're gonna struggle. Anyway. Let's try and insert 1 red card. And I'll tell you the reason for this. We did it. If I could get a good black card from it, then I'd use the lightning. I might even still use it at this. 38 damage. Then use the pair. Otherwise, I'm floating cards for next turn. Probably should have done that first as well. He has 5 red cards this time. Listen, eventually we're going to break this guy's spirit. Okay? It's just not going to be on this turn. So I have to do that and hope they're both black. We didn't get that outcome. So... I mean, again, it was a 1 in 3. The odds were not in my favour. But, man... Just one time. Can you work for me, please, game? Also, look at all these low-cost cards. Ow, my health. You're going to freeze me this time. You needed 1 of each shoot. That, again, we can try and disrupt. And I'll do it immediately. How are we going to do this? We will get rid of that and that. If you had the answers to the problems before, reuse the previous exercise. You'll have the answer again. I will deal with the freeze. It's probably the best thing to hit. Can I do 76 this turn? My guess is no. Can I thaw this thing out? I can. Reset the lightning and do less damage. Just pray. 4 red cards. I need 2 blacks. We got 1 of each shoot instead. That's a really good outcome for me, though. And it throws the same thing again. I just need a pair. And/or... to use the freeze stick. Oh, shit. It doesn't quite work to lethal. Ah! Okay, you have 2 4s. You have 2 2s, a 6, and a jack. Pray. Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't get a pair from all of that. It's fine. I can do it with lightning instead, but... it's just the principle about it at that point. See, Snapper! Ooh, immediate pair of aces. You want 3 queens or higher. Well, good for you. Lightning 62, that's decent. Let's just slow the first turn down. I'll take the pair there instead of on the Flamebringer. Debatably the wrong play. I probably should have just put it into the Flamebringer, but... it'll be fine. I'll hit you. Hit you. I'll back of tricks the 2 red cards. I'll hit you with this. This is acceptable in my world. And I'll hold into the ace for next turn. You're still not doing anything. But when you do something, I think you're going to scare the shit out of me. Just looking at your abilities. I'll reset these. You have a bunch of 8s. I didn't get a pair again. That's why I'm a little bit upset. I probably should have rerolled the queen now that I look at it, though. You had 2 queens. Right, he hasn't got his ability going. That I can live with. That I can live with. Do I want to do 9 damage with the lightning? No. Do I want to hold a pair of 3s? Not really. Oh, never mind. I will hold a pair of 3s, apparently. Two 3s is only 12 damage. It's so low. But maybe I do just take it. It's still guaranteed damage. Not sure. It'll proc Blessed as well. Alright, you wait for, you know, 1 set of pairs and like 12 come along at once. We'll do 40 damages to you. You still can't get any of your abilities off. Well, actually, that's not true. There's a highly unlikely outcome that you have a pair of aces. That's it. I'll lightning you. I'll hold these. We're getting there. Again, it's pretty unlikely. You'd have to have 2 cards that are faces. Or 2 of them are queens or higher. No, just 2 that are, like, faces. Actually, it's not that unlikely that you have Chomp. But you can fucking chomp me. Go wild. I could just push the free stick. Would I trade 1 gem for 31 attack? Whoa, it was close. It was close. I do have lethal, right? Yeah, I do. I possibly had a way of getting exact, but whatever. Right, the farm is kind of irrelevant to me right now, but that's a pretty good deal, so I'll take it. Even just to eat the food. Another casino! It's always Titans 21 now! Anyway, what do I want here? The 30 health, 1000% is what I want. However, you have got a pretty strong looking hand over there. So I think I'm going to split this up a little bit. Okay, that will hopefully be good there. $11. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is acceptable. Okay, we lost one of them, but it was energy, and I didn't really care about the energy that much. We got the health, which was the most important thing, and some food. All in all, some pretty successful casinoing, if you ask me. Anyway, give me 3 chips. I did have room for the 3 chips as well. Pay 5, again enhanced jacks. Deal. The tavern. Yeah, sure. Reveal some health. Sure, reveal the map for me, please. No shop. There's another casino. That's all that matters. All routes lead to the casino, right? Plus this campsite. Now, I should just down all my potions of life this time because I have another consumable. Again, 50-50, I hit the wrong thing. That's fine. 1 card 8 or higher and it's reusable. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty bad. Oh my god, though. That's 60 damage on the enhanced jacks and I've got dexterity. Okay, we could do some disgusting things here. It's fine. 90 damage. The lightning's okay, but not something to write home about. I think I am willing to just send it. And I think I'm willing to spend an energy to try and swap these out. At the very least, and I don't know what it exactly went to, it's going to make the frozen thing take longer to unlock. Again, I think we just keep throwing an ace in here. I'm freezing you. That seems like the most annoying thing I can do right now. Right, 2 9s. The black cards are still not in a great spot. Then I want to swap these to be cheaper cards, so it takes you longer to unfreeze. Damn it, it was exactly the same. We're at a point again where I could conceivably add another resource, I think, to my satchel. We could get another item. I am tossing some cards. Holy mother of God, this is some good draws for me. 1 card 8 or higher. You have 5 again. That's 20 damage coming in. Unless I kill you this turn. Which I'm not going to do with 1 lightning. Okay, we reduced the damage by 4 at the very least. Ow, 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 ow. Hang on a minute, does this... Oh, it does do less 15. Sure. Then... What are you doing? Sorry? 1 card 8 or higher, 4 cards 4 or lower. But he doesn't have that, right? Because he's going to throw the ace in here. So I think I sack these two. No, now he has 4 cards lower than that. Charm is honestly a good outcome, though, for me. 24 damage. I can't do it. I could freeze and pray. But if I miss, I've basically just wasted a gem. When I'm going to have lethal this turn. Okay, we have a campsite here, so I wasn't too upset. Refill a consumable. It's fine. I couldn't have even taken 3 anyway. Just keep eating the food. We might be at a point now where I can just eat food every single tile. And be good. Okay, you draw a card every single turn. You draw 3 every single turn. You're looking for a 4 card straight. Brilliant. Well, fuck you. That's so brutal. I finally hit a 50-50. He's got 1 card. He's going to have to put 1 card in here every single turn to unlock it. That's now his game plan. What's the lightning? 26. That's truly atrocious. I will do this. Start chunking him down. I might as well throw this into here, and I'll hold on to you guys. Oh my god. I found the hard counter of the hermit crab. They don't like being put on ice. Right, bless my items. I'll still spend energy. Why not? Gives me a pair. I really should have reset the lightning there. Game, any chance, you know, you might grace me with a fucking semi-decent card here, as in, like, another jack? Nope, I just don't get any of the jacks, apparently. Anyway. Cycle this, 51% lightning. Ah, it's okay. I'll reset that as well. It would give you an ace. I was like, if it's gonna be a king, it's gonna leave 2, and you're probably gonna open it. If I re-roll into an ace, then, you know, so could be it. You definitely unfreeze it next turn. I could potentially freeze it accidentally again next turn, though, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'll take 37 lightning. 40 pairs. A little Flamebringer. God, I've only got you down half, despite the fact that I've hard destroyed you. There you go, enjoy that. Just ruining his day. You know what? He's come back. There you go, enjoy that. I'm gonna hinder you even more. We'll put 2 black cards in here. And I'll take the pairs. Okay, what have we got? A jack. That can go into Flamebringer, I think. Your 5 is fine, you can keep that. Yeah, you've won yourself a 5, you can keep that. Or do you want to gamble it? For our mystery prize. It's like, oh, what? Oh, come on, Herman. I want the mystery prize. It's like, go on then, we'll go for the mystery prize. Bring out the mystery prize! It's a fucking speedboat. Where do they live? Birmingham. Also in Bullseye, it was often 2 families. What the fuck did they do with a speedboat between 2 families? Are they time-sharing that thing? Anyway, what am I doing? That, probably. I think I'm just losing my mind, to be honest with you. I'm just slowly going insane. Don't worry about it, though. I'm sure sanity will return at some point. Anyway. Get Blessing again. I feel like I've got a predisposition as well to draw just red cards. I feel like I've drawn a lot of them. The pair. Alright, because the lightning damage is so bad, I'll do this. Okay, he's about to unfreeze. Two black cards. 41. Yeah, this is lethal. And I put these in the sack. And by the sack, I mean the sleeve. Okay, that was tedious, but pretty safe. We have to go down because I want the casino. Should have eaten some food there, you're right. Okay, the Knight of Diamonds, he wants a single diamond. You know what I think about that? I'll freeze it. Flame bring me. I hate that you hit the freeze stick, but sure. Right, trick me. Let me reset your queen. I will not reset the 6, just in case you get 2 diamonds. And I'll reset my 3. Alright. I won't use the dexterity here, I don't think it's worth it. Lightning's pretty good, though. So I will go for the lightning. Two diamonds, and you got it? You jammy person. Can I see the map again? So I don't have another rest. I was just toying with drinking 2 potions of defense. But I think I'll try and disrupt you first. I can live with that. I was toying with swapping that king as well, but I was worried I was going to give them 2 diamonds again. Because they're going to struggle to open the frozen. They still can here. In fact, they're going to get 75 block, I think. They're going to put the king and the 3 in there, and I'll put a diamond in it. But it's only for one turn. I can live with it for one turn. I think this is a better choice. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try and continue the game state a little bit. Yeah, he didn't shield it. Can I not count? Am I dumb? Why didn't he put all the cards in there? He could have done it saving the 2 and get 75 block. This guy is a fool. Speaking of which. Let me freeze you again. Flamebring. We have a lot of 9s, we have a lot of 10s. We have some pretty bad lightning. I'll throw you in here. You 2 in here. I'm actually going to hold on to a black card because the black cards are just better for me in general. King, Queen, 10. We'll throw a 10 in there. And we're holding on to all of this. So, hang on a minute. He's going to unfreeze, but that doesn't bother me. Because he doesn't have a diamond. You do have a diamond now, though. However, my friend, you're about to take all the damage in the world. Flamebring me? Make me dexterous? You might have thought I forgot about that. Nope, I didn't. 77 lightning. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 22, 23. Do I just want to leave him? Is the question. 10. I think if I get a good black card out of this, that's a pretty good black card. Then I can kill you. Okay, blacksmith me. Oh, a hidden cave. Oh, absolutely not. Are you crazy? I'm not fighting an elite on the 3rd floor. Right, what can I upgrade? What do you become? 2 or 3 of a kind? I mean, we've had a few 3 of a kinds. I think this is store 4, right? Yeah. Cycle 3. Up to 3. Up to 2. And freeze 50. Okay. I think Flamebringer has been really good to me. And it's a good place to just throw cards. I think we want the Wizard Sleeve. And I think I want the Bag of Tricks. Do I want Magic Missile, though? Fuck it. Give me Magic Missile. Honestly, Bag of Tricks might be the correct play. It's more disruption, but it requires more thinking, so I'll say no. Anyway, you're doing nothing this turn. You're looking for cards adding to 40 or cards adding to at least 40. So 40 is your magic number. This is awful lightning. Let me reset it. Debatably, it's better to keep the 2 there. Let me freeze a random thing. We froze definitely the wrong thing. Alright, where's my disruption? Here. 40, so let's try and cycle 2 cards and pray. We got it. Then, I'll throw an ace in here. Because that's a good place for an ace. 2 4s. I really would like to use this lightning as actually, damage. I think I'm going to throw away these cards. Now that I think about it, I could have put something else in the Wizard Sleeve. I forgot I upgraded it. I'm done. 29. By 29, I mean unique cards adding to 40. Now this I could also block. I could just choose, I block. Ten in here. Bag of Tricks me. Disrupt these 2 cards. We did it. This means I will slow the game down a little bit more. I think this is good enough for dexterity. I don't think we get too good to use Syndrome on it. And I have no black cards. If I couldn't laugh, I would cry. Okay, we have black cards now, 2 of them. It's kind of garbage, but I'll take it. You're smashing me again. I think it's time to disrupt. That's my only pair right now. I think we just do this. Okay, we did it. Whack an ace in here. 2 4s. And the rest of the 4 cards in here. Ooh, they have cards adding to exactly 40. You also have all the jacks. So you know what, if that's the case, let's do this. Disrupt these, please. And then freeze him. Alright. We have a lot of cards right now. 3 of a kind even, that's 54 damage. Yes, please. I will throw in some pathetic cards into here. And I'll hold them to 2 7s and a king. Probably should hold them to the queen. In fact, I can do that. I've upgraded this. Remind to myself I upgraded that. We can do this. We have the technology. It is possible. You've got cards adding to 40 exactly again. Of course you do. And now you don't. White king in here. Double queen. Lightning is decent right now. The problem, I'd have to break a pair to do it. It is worth 40 damage, though. But it's not lethal, so I think I don't do it. I think I just whack all of this in here. And I guess I just throw this in for 18. $28. This has to be lethal by some means, right? Okay, the casino. It really just wants me to play Titans 21. Okay, sure. Health is the most important thing. Gems are the second most. Energy, not as important. What the fuck is going on here? What is my draw? Hit me again? Oh, this is super bad. I have to bust them both. Oh, the ace is low! The ace is low! I'm dumb! I did that... Well, actually, no, I wasn't dumb. That was right. Stop. Okay, we won 2, and it was the things I wanted. Great success. Right, who would I rather fight? The yellow bloop, who uses lightning, or the sea dragon? Now, you might say, I also have to take into account this as well. The pirate mage. Oh, absolutely, I'm not fighting you. I fought you before, I hate you. I'll fight Poison Lord. And I don't want to freeze you until you're actually doing something proactive. So, I'll just do this. And this. You draw a lot of cards, by the way. You do require a 3-card straight flush. And that is a lot of poison you're threatening. Turns out we're in a race. That's not good lightning damage again. Flame Bring It. I can hold 4 cards for next turn, so I think I'll just use that. I'm back in. Okay, I'm getting a little bit quick with the build as well. I'm beginning to realize exactly where cards should and should not go before my turn starts. This is a little bit scuffed. I don't think I need either of these cards. I was hoping for a higher cost, black card, but whatever. Throw the 8 into here. 10. Still doesn't have it. Again, it's decent lightning damage. And I think I don't get too good to use Syndrome. I'm also at a point now where I think I will pop this. Probably should have done that sooner, to tell you the truth. And we'll hold on to these cards again. Still doesn't have it. Okay, we will cycle the 2/2s. I'm fine with this. The black card damage is decent here. But I'll just take it as that. And so hold on to the 2/5s as a pair. He still didn't have it. If this guy hit you first turn, it's basically your ass, right? Unless you kill him super quickly. It puts you into a race with someone with 500 HP. So, it kind of looks easy, this fight. I agree. The odds are this fight's going to be easy, I think. Having, like, you know, considered it for a fraction of a second. I'm not even messing around. I'll spend 1 energy to get out of this fight now. Before some weird meme shit happens. We definitely want a gem. And we definitely want to fight the boss. Okay. What are you doing? You have Poison locked. The Kraken. He draws a card every single time he's hit. That's good news for me, because I don't hit you, right? Let's start freezing. I can justify disrupting him already. Okay, this is the one way I can hit him, though. So he draws a card. But right now, these are just going to go into the regenerate. This isn't great lightning damage. Okay, I have something against this. The enemy forward, it said, discard on hit. It did not include the lightning. I think. Maybe it did. I feel like I'm getting robbed by the game. I know vulnerable specifies in the text attack. Okay, that's fine. Just stop trying to do stuff, okay? All I ask for, don't do things. Fishing for the jack. My lightning damage is woeful right now, so I think I will do that. I can kind of cheese this guy a little bit. I just realized it's a bit too late, though, for this turn. Or is it? Yeah, it is. This is going to go into the lock now. Shit! He's beat me already. I had to make sure that it kept doing Rise from the Depths. And if I could, we would have beat him eventually. I can't believe I didn't just draw another jack then. So this is going to go all into here. So if I do nothing right now, we're kind of golden. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm going to start smacking. Decent lightning damage. Then all of this goes into the sleeve. Heal 85. No, that's not going to happen, alright? How do I know that? Well, I'm going to disrupt it, is the answer. Imagine I drew another jack there. Just imagine it. Just imagine I had 3 jacks to put in here. How much damage that would have been. Anyway, lightning gets a 1%. I tell you what, I should hold on to these 3 7s. It's better than the 2 queens now. Although the 2 queens is 21 damage, sorry, 20 damage in 2 cards. Well, it's some of the... You know what I mean? It's 20 times 2. This is 21 times 2, I 42. But it's 2 more damage when I use another card, so I can't hold another card. So maybe it's not worth it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just the correct play. And then toss these cards? I hate you. I hate this guy. Right, cycle these 2. Oh. Ooh. 60 damage. Bonk. My lightning damage is terrible, so I'm just going to slap you once. Forgot about that. Okay, he's getting very close to regenerate. Dangerously slow. It would be a pity if I froze him again. I mean... You froze the wrong ability. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh well, 60 damage. I think the 3 6s this time might be worth it. Okay. I'll hold 3 6s and a jack. $151. Just keep freezing him. I have the gems for it. Your damage is terrible. I have 4 6s, by the way. I can't put them all into magic missiles, sadly. It's the same, right? 3 6s is an average of... I was about to say something really stupid then. No, it's not. It's better to keep 2 8s. I'm right, I think. As sad as it is, this is the right play, maybe. I think we hold these. Oh, the Frozen was getting off right. We're at a point where I basically need to put Frozen on every single turn now. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Alright, that's, you know, how you beat the 3 stages as the mage. Very nice. There is an additional boss, though. I'll raise the stakes. Raise them. The Astral Rift, even. Alright, give me 3 gems, please. Fuck you. Refill this. Thank you. I'll eat some food because I don't need it anymore. I will rest. I'm basically back to full health. Okay. Boss battle. The Wild Joker. Every single turn I'm going to freeze you. Alright? Get frozen. So he needs 3 red cards to inflame 13 up to 3 distinct hero items. And charm 1 up to 4 distinct hero items. That's a really bad ability. I would like you to not do that. So 3 red cards. I'll hit these 2 and pray. He still has 3 red cards. That's bad. That being said, the curse one's not much better. I think this guy is just a big asshole. Okay? Why? Oh, fuck, you have wild, I forgot. Well, that's a real pain in the proverbial. I think I just yeet this into here. Well, I mean, it's just, as it said, it's wild, right? I can't really control anything. I guess I should do this first now. Because it's hard to control. I should do the things that are hardest to do first. An ace should go back into here. I would like 2 black cards. So I think I'll put these in the sleeve. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even looking at what he's doing. I don't think I can control it. I should do that, though. Like, I can't stop him from having 3 black cards. It's just not feasible. What I can do, though, is keep these for later. I mean, I might as well do that as well. Yeah, I'll take these instead. Ooh. Everything's getting cursed, everything's getting hexed. You love to hate to see it. Right. Let's Jesus take the wheel. What is going to happen now? I gave him a card and we recycled, and this happened and that happened. This happened. You then gave me these. That's honestly pretty good, to be honest with you. I'll take all of these, thank you. And then I'll do this. And that's it. You're going to inflame 3 items. That's fine. Whack your armory. This is better into there. So I think we hold these cards. I do this. I freeze that ability as well. Oh, did I not put the jack in my hand? Oh, fuck me, I'm dumb. The lightning damage is pretty good right now. In fact, I might even take the lightning damage. Hang on a minute. Hold all of these. Then, one of these. How did you block it? Oh, I blocked it. Never mind, I'm dumb. It was my ability. Then, we'll keep you instead. That's about as good as I can hope for from dexterity as well. And that's it. That's like all my cards. Okay, we're going to freeze you again. This is why you hoard. Give you one of these. Lightning is at 9%. I shall reset that. Give you one of these. And this is probably as good as I can hope for. Okay, stuff is cursed, stuff is hexed. Freeze it. I have to take this. It was just too good to not. My lightning is terrible again. I'll give you another card. Honestly, I think we just hold on to these. Oh, did I take curse damage for no reason? I think I did. That's kind of dumb. Lightning damage, really good right now. I shall take it. 53 lightning damage. I forgot I can put 2 cards in here as well. I've literally not done it since I've upgraded it. What a smart boy I am. There's no ace in there. I'm watching it. I see my health going down. I said this is going to be close. Did I only put 3 in here again? Is there some like niche interaction going on that I'm just not paying attention to? That might be the case. Okay, return these 2 cards. The lightning damage is pretty good right now. But we'll pray that we roll into something better. That's probably better. Double queen. 10-8. Into the hand. 41 damage. Yes, please. And big bless. Oh, that's too good as well. Freeze him. Return the cards. Bless 44. Just drink up. Ladies and gentlemen, I defeat you with a bag of tricks. How fitting. How very fitting for a mage. Okay, there's now no more continues. Very nice. We're very close to unlocking the assassin. And that's it. No more fanfare. You know, like, oh my god, the lore about PokeQuest? No, you just done. You beat the game. Well done. Congratulations. Round of applause. Alright, anyway, I think that might do it for the stream. I did say I was going to go a little bit later, but honestly, I'm a bit tired right now, so I think I'll call it early. Apologies that the Overwatch section got hyper scuffed by my computer just dying. It was a real pity. Hello, co-host Millie. Are you saying goodbye? Say goodbye. Alright, she's just gonna bite you. I'll be probably on again tomorrow, but I don't know what to play. I was gonna play tomorrow Overwatch, but that doesn't seem like a good idea anymore. Anyway, goodbye.